Hello, everyone, and welcome to the University of Arkansas and the College of Education and Health Professions. We're excited to have you here today for our 2021 New Student Orientation, and we can't wait for you to join us on campus here in the fall. My name is Matthew Fay. I'm the Associate Director of the Honors Program here in the College of Education and Health Professions. Today I'll be talking to you about the Honors Program in our college, the benefits of being an honors student, and then at the end I'll provide my contact information in case you have any questions that were not answered by the presentation. The first thing I'd like to review with you today is the criteria for being admitted into the Honors Program. I understand that many of you who are watching this today may have already been admitted into honors, and that's great. However, if you are interested in participating in the honors program but have not yet applied, these are the criteria that you will need to meet in order to be admitted into honors. So for new freshmen at orientation, in order to be admitted into honors, there are two different options. Option 1, you must have an ACT of at least 28 or an SAT of at least 1310, and these cannot be super scores. In addition, you must also have a high school GPA of at least 3.5. For option 2, you must have a 26 ACT or a 1240 SAT. Once again, these cannot be super scores, and a high school GPA of at least 3.9. During your academic advising appointment that you'll have coming up with your academic advisor, please be sure to let them know if you've recently been admitted into honors so that they can make the correct course recommendations for you for the fall semester. However, if you are interested in honors and do not meet these criteria today, don't worry, because you can still join once you're here on campus with us. So if you have a GPA of at least 3.5 after your first semester here on campus, you're eligible to apply for the honors program. We have plenty of students who join after their first semester or even later on. But once you've established a University of Arkansas GPA, we will not look at any of your high school information when we process your application. We'll only be looking at your cumulative University of Arkansas GPA, and as long as that's 3.5, you'll be admitted into honors. Next, I'd like to talk to you about some of the benefits of being an honors student here at the University of Arkansas. There really are a lot of them, and they impact your life at the university in many ways. So first off, you'll be joining a community of like-minded scholars here in the College of Education and Health Professions, but also across campus through your membership in the Honors College. Through your membership in the Honors College, you'll also have the opportunity to attend special events here on campus that are designed specifically to enhance your experience as an honors student. These include things like guest lectures, colloquia, concerts, academic events, career events, and fun social events as well. Additionally, as an honors student, you have the option to live in Hotz Hall, which is our honors dorm here on campus for first-year honors students. As someone who lived in the honors dorm as a freshman here at the U of A, I can say that it's a really special sense of community you get in that dorm and something that you'll really come to cherish in your time here at the university. As an honors student, you also get to work on an honors thesis or project with one of our many talented faculty members here on campus. This is basically an opportunity for you to take a deep dive into some topic that is really interesting to you and that you want to learn more about. This can open many doors for you in the future when you're going to apply to graduate or professional school or applying to careers opportunities after graduation. Through the Honors College, you'll also be eligible to apply for study abroad grants, research grants later on down the line, which can make it much easier for you to spend time abroad or to conduct your research. Finally, there are many academic benefits to being an honors student. First of all of the honors students, first-year honors students here in our college are personally advised by me in order to help build a solid foundation in honors for continued academic success until graduation. Additionally, honors students are the only ones who are allowed to take honors classes here on campus. Honors classes tend to have smaller class sizes, which allows them to be more discussion-based rather than lecture-based, which also allows for closer relationships between the students and between the students and the faculty member as well. Finally, honors students do enjoy priority registration, which means that they can register for classes before most other students, which means it's easier to build the schedule that you want with the classes that you want. Next, we'll discuss the expectations and requirements of being an honors student here in the College of Education and Health Professions. They're really not too complicated. So first of all, you have to maintain a cumulative GPA of at least 3.5 during your time here at the University of Arkansas. Next, by the time you graduate, you'll need to complete at least 18 hours of honors credit. This is about 6 classes worth. Of that 18 hours, at least 10 of them will need to come from within your specific major, like nursing, exercise science, public health, or education. Finally, you'll need to complete an honors thesis or honors project by the time you graduate. This is something most students will begin working on during their junior year. Now, I know that this sounds scary, but I sat in your exact seat many years ago and thought, wow, that sounds really hard. That sounds like something I don't want to do. But I did it, I survived, and I'm here to talk to you about it today and help guide you through the process. Next, I'd like to give you a very broad overview of the honors thesis or honors project. So I've split this down into 3 easy steps. And step 1 is simply don't panic. I like to include this because you shouldn't panic about it right now, and you don't need to. First of all, this is something that you'll have a lot of time to think about and work on. As I mentioned previously, this is something that most students don't really begin working on until their junior year. Plus, you have many people on campus to support you throughout this process, ready to help you whenever you need it. Besides myself, there's our director, Dr. Michelle Gray, and the excellent faculty in your academic department. All of us have helped many students figure out this process before, and we're happy to help you whenever you need it. For step 2, I encourage you to visit our website, which is coephonors.uark.edu. We have an entire section about breaking down the honors thesis or project process, and we even have a breakdown of what you should be thinking about doing every semester on campus for your thesis or project. The Honors College website, honorscollege.uark.edu, also has some great information on this topic. Finally, I'd like you to know that you do have options for what type of project you would like to complete. First is the traditional thesis, where you would complete original research through an experiment or potentially case study, surveys, things like that. In the past, this was our only option, but some students let us know that this isn't really the experience that they wanted to get out of honors here in the College of Education and Health Professions. So we've added 2 additional options that might be a better fit for you. First is the literature review, where you will analyze the scholarly literature on a topic that you are interested in to determine the state of the field. Finally, there is the practice-based option. This is where you would complete an internship, service learning, or clinical type experience to complete your project. This is a really great option for certain majors. We've seen that it's very popular, particularly for our nursing students. The next topic I'd like to cover is study abroad. While this is certainly not unique to honors students, we do encourage all of our students to study abroad if possible. This is a great opportunity to immerse yourself in a new culture during your undergraduate career. And since this is a college where all of our students will be going into some kind of helping profession, you'll all be working with people from different backgrounds and different traditions in your future careers. Study abroad gives you the opportunity to forge meaningful connections with people of different cultures while you're still an undergraduate. We do have programs available for every major within our college. Some of the most popular options that are led by University of Arkansas faculty include community health nursing in Ghana, education in Ireland, the art of teaching, and health teams abroad in Sweden. If you'd like to learn more about study abroad, I encourage you to visit the Office of Study Abroad website at studyabroad.uark.edu. Next, I want to talk about everyone's favorite topic, money. First, I'd like to provide a few websites that may be helpful in your search for funding opportunities. These include the Honors College, the College of Education and Health Professions, and the Academic Scholarship Office website. Those URLs are available on the screen. I also want to note that scholarships are not just for incoming first-year students. There are also U of A and College of Education and Health Professions scholarships available for current students, and you will be able to apply for these in January. The rest of the opportunities I will mention are really geared more specifically towards honor students, and we do encourage all of our students to take advantage of these if possible. The first is the Honors College Study Abroad Grant. As I said before, we really do love to see our students study abroad because it's a really enriching experience, but we do understand that that is a major financial cost for most people. This grant, however, can cover about 30 to 45% of a typical study abroad program costs. So while that's not everything, it certainly can make study abroad a more achievable goal. Next is the Student Undergraduate Research Fellowship, or SURF grant. This is funded through the state of Arkansas, and any students who are working on original research can apply. The maximum award is $3,250, which the student can use however they want. It is a very competitive application process for this grant, but our honor students here in our college tend to do very well on getting this grant. However, if you don't get the SURF grant, you're automatically considered for the next grant on the list, which is the Honors College Research Grant. This one funds at $1,250 per semester, and once again, you can use it however you want. I will say the Honors College tends to be a little bit more generous in their funding than the state of Arkansas. These are just a few of the funding opportunities available to you, so I encourage you to check out those websites listed on the slide for more information. The next few slides are primarily to share some resources with you that can be helpful during your time as an honors student here in the College of Education and Health Professions. The first is the COEHP Honors Program website at coephonors.uark.edu. The Current Students and Opportunities tabs have lots of great information about honors requirements, expectations, the thesis or project process, and ways to get involved on campus. The Honors College website at honorscollege.uark.edu is also a wonderful source of information. Under the Resources menu, you'll find information about funding opportunities, the honors, thesis, or project, and more. Under the Academics menu, you'll find information about the special topics courses offered by the Honors College each semester, which feature top faculty from across campus. Classes offered previously have included bad medicine, aging, the Olympics, and the 2020 presidential election. We are active on social media, and I encourage you to follow us on your preferred platform. We often share opportunities to get involved around campus, upcoming events that are of interest to honors students, tips on how to get involved with research, and more. Finally, I'd just like to provide some contact information and resources that will be helpful to you during your time here at the university. But first, let me just say we're all thrilled to welcome you to the University of Arkansas family and the College of Education and Health Professions family. We're very excited to have you here, and we look forward to welcoming you to campus in the fall.